Hi. What do I say again? What am I doing? Oh, this is an interview? Okay. Hi, I'm Magdalene English. I own MJ Media, and I'm the girl behind the camera. I mean, the camera is my escape. It's where I go and I can just put my eye up to that little finder, and I look through that lens and everything else blurs away. Everything else is silent. It's just me and the camera. And I never really had anything like that until I was 12 or something, and my brother gave me his hand-me-down camera that was beat up and didn't take the most greatest pictures, but it was something. It was a camera. I was so excited when I got it. I cheered for joy. I mean, I held that thing and I looked at it with amazement. I had never held a camera in my entire life, and I guess a part of me knew back then that that's what I was gonna do, but a part of me also was scared because she didn't know if she could do it. Like, I've always been told I need to go into math, or I need to go into some sort of business and work a 9-to-5. I didn't really want to work a 9-to-5. I wanted a flexible schedule, I wanted to be creative, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that's what photography was. Part of me really enjoys sports photography more than anything else. I grew up taking pictures of my dog, Charlotte, and she was my first muse. And then my second muse was field hockey. One week in, I think, sophomore year, my knee was acting up and I was taking a week off from practicing. My coach had asked me if I wanted to take some photos during the games, and I was like, oh, I'd love to. And so she gave me this little white Canon camera that's like disposable and had one lens that I couldn't zoom in and I couldn't do all that, but I made do with it, and I was able to capture action shots, and some were blurry, some weren't, and I think I found joy in those moments. I was, at every game after that game, I was just like, hey coach, can I take pictures for the varsity game? Oh, can I take more pictures? Like, can that be my team role? And I fell in love with it right then and there. And then I took a break from it. I focused in on equestrian because my dad had found Finley, and I just remember, like, there was something missing, I guess. A part of me just wasn't there, and so I started vlogging. I started vlogging my barn days, so every day I would make a little vlog of me at the barn, and I felt happier. It was my way of getting through the day. It kept me organized and everything. And then I went to a hockey game. It was the Buffalo Sabres versus the Pittsburgh Penguins in December of last year. And for some reason, I just hooked on to the photographer and how they were taking pictures through the hole. And I was like, I could do that as a job. That's like something I can do. I immediately switched my major to double majoring in equine and marketing, and I added a digital media minor, and things went from there. And I bought my first camera in February, and I took pictures of the Tournament of Champions for the IHSA team, the English IHSA team, and I knew right then and there that's something that was what I wanted to do, was photography. October 9th, I announced that I was going to start a business, and it would be called MJ Media, which stands for Magdalene June English. And it took off from there. I struggled a lot in the beginning. It took a lot of adjusting, and I think it matured me a lot. And I started taking photos of basketball. I started with JV. JV teams here at Findlay don't get much recognition, and I felt that they needed to be able to have pictures of their achievements in college, because even if they are just a JV team, they deserve it. They're athletes, they're working hard for a goal. You know, everyone wants something. And in that moment, I was just like, okay, I'll do it. I'll be the one to be there at those games. I'll be the one to take the pictures at those games. I have no regret in the path that I'm going. I know it's gonna be hard. I know I'm gonna have to put a lot of time and effort into it. But if I don't have a challenge, then where's the fun in it, you know?